Hey, what's going on? My name is Paul Farmer, and in this video, I'm going to share why uh, Home Business Academy is attracting so many leaders, why so many leaders are joining Home Business Academy. And, I don't have absolute fact, like, this is my opinion. I'm going to share my opinion why I believe so many leaders are being turned on to what Home Business Academy provides and why so many are joining. So, before I do, though, I just want to let you know I have created a playlist for Home Business Academy. So if you don't know what Home Business Academy is, you want to know more about it, I have put together some videos answering a lot of the questions that people like to ask about it. And I will continue to do so here, so you can just follow this playlist. Click the subscribe button right below so you can get all my updates. And that's it, okay? So, all right, so why are leaders joining Home Business Academy? Okay, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about myself and why I joined Home Business Academy. So Home Business Academy, if you do not know, Home Business Academy, uh, it was started about 5 years ago by two guys, Mike Hobbs and Paul Hutchings. And the reason they started it was because they were sick and tired of literally, like, they could go out and build any business. They go out and make a full-time income, an executive level income in any business they chose. But the problem they saw were there were these obstacles that kept appearing, that kept happening, that were preventing people from achieving their freedom. And instead of continuing to build businesses that they really didn't believe in because they had no control of what was going to happen. They had no control of what they could do. They were really at the mercy of the owners of the business. They decided to create their own. And what they wanted to do was they wanted to remove all the negative stuff that we typically see in online businesses. There's a lot of negative stuff. I won't go all into it, but there's a lot of negative stuff. And only have the good. And I got to tell you, I really do believe that's what they have here. It really is just the good. They've removed all the bad. Like, the bad doesn't exist here. So, um, so I'm not going to go out and say that, like, I'm a big leader. So I'm just a small guy. Yes, I've had some success in the industry. I've had a lot of failures in the industry. I'm not a big guru. I'm nothing like that. But I will say why I decided to join this, and then I will talk about why I believe leaders are coming into this community as well. Okay, so the main reason I decided to join this was I wanted something that I could believe 110% in, and I knew without a shadow of a doubt that whomever I referred would have every opportunity to be successful, that they wouldn't be hurt, that they wouldn't be like comp plan changes and businesses going out of business and so-called leaders doing stupid crap that hurts their teams. And there's just all that stuff going on in the industry. And in fact, I almost quit the industry entirely not that long ago before I learned about Home Business Academy. Technically, I knew about it a long time ago, but I was probably about 5 years ago when they started it. But I was busy with another program I was doing that I was doing very well in, and I didn't want to take my eye off the prize, so to speak. So I didn't do anything back then because it felt like it was going to be a conflict of interest, right? So I didn't do anything, but I've always respected and gotten tons and tons of value from the two founders, Mike Hobbs and Paul Hutchings. So when this was introduced to me, I was like, yeah, Paul Hutchings and Mike Hobbs, I've been getting value from these guys since 2013, like massive value. Um, the stuff Mike Hobbs taught, way back then, like, I've sponsored a lot of people, doing those things. In one business, over 1,000 people in less than 2 years. So I know for a fact what they teach works, So, and I don't say that to brag or anything. I'm just saying, like, this stuff works when you do it. It is proven, and the results are there to speak for it, right? So again, I don't want to say I'm some massive guru. I'm not making $100,000 a month. I'm not making $50,000 a month. Not yet, anyway, right? But I'm not there yet. But when it comes to being able to create enough income where I can stay home and not have to go to a job, I've been able to do that, and I've been doing that since 2013. So I haven't had a job since 2013. Again, it hasn't been all what do you call it? Well, I'm going to say it hasn't been easy. Okay, there's been dry times, there's been some very lean times, but I've always stuck with it because I knew, like, I did the job thing, I did the career thing. I was a teacher, like I did all that. I've done all kinds of different jobs, and I was like, I know what that offers me. I know what I can do with that. But when it comes to online business, there is no ceiling. Like, you can do as much as you want to do. It just depends on you, right? It depends on you, but it also depends on something else. It depends on what you put your energy into. It depends on what you put your focus into. And that's why I'm here. Because quite frankly, I was tired. I was tired of all the nonsense, building up teams, watching them fall apart, because I was building on sand, so to speak, and not on a solid foundation. Okay. I'm going to say, just for me personally, one of the reasons I'm here, and I already said one is because the over delivery of value for years and years and years. Okay. I know these guys do everything based on sound principles that they teach, that are taught in the book Think and Grow Rich. They do everything based on those principles. Their whole business model is based on those principles, So I know that by them following those principles, because I am a student of those principles, I am always studying. Like, one of the things you get when you get started with Home Business Academy is you get access. I mean, you don't even have to join Home Business Academy to get access to this, but they have a full-on audio goldmine, okay? And the audio goldmine is all this mastermind that's been going on since 2010, Monday through Friday, and it's all about studying the principles of success based on Napoleon Hill, the writings of Napoleon Hill, and other authors of that time. So this is a huge thing, to me, showing that type of consistency for that long. So why did I join this? I wanted something that was stable. I wanted something I knew was going to over deliver on the value. Most importantly, though, as being someone that's, and this is what I'm going to talk about leaders, right? As being someone that has created many, many trainings for his team and spent countless hours doing what I can to help people, so they could break through. As someone that's done that and experienced that, I wanted something that I could literally know for a fact, like, if I bring that person into this business, they are going to be taken care of. They are going to have every opportunity to be successful. So why do I say this, okay? Because from the outside looking in, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just another funnel builder. Oh, it's just another marketing training program. And that's not the truth. Yes, from the outside looking in, that's what it is, but it's an experience. It's an experience because when I say it's an experience, I mean, when you get in here, you don't want to leave. And the reason is because of what the founders and the community do to make you feel welcome, to give you the support you need. There's 11 masterminds a week. So as a leader, okay, I want to speak as a leader. And again, I'm not putting myself on that pedestal. I'm just saying, as a leader wants systems, right? They want systems in place that are going to make it easy for them. They don't want the headaches, right? They don't want people on the phone constantly calling them or constantly asking them questions about how to do very simple things. They don't want that. They want a system. So literally, you can plug people in this system. We have a system that not only converts, it converts very well. Let me show you just some of my results, okay? So this is my email, okay? These are sales that are coming in. And you can see, let's move this a little bit. Even today at 10:33, I had a sale come in. You can see they're coming in, just about daily. These are coming in just about daily. And I could go through the whole month and show you this, okay? I'm going to stop there. But that's just to show you, like, this converts. You know, people want this. So I'm going to come back over here. So you want a system that converts. You want something that's going to teach your people what they need to do to be successful. Now, one thing about this program that might be a little bit of a drawback to some people is, you know, it's not an MLM. It's a straight up affiliate program where they pay you 80% commissions on one level. There are no levels here. So there's really no leverage when it comes to your team. And, you know, before I joined this, I thought about that. I'm like, well, you know, it'd be nice to have leverage. It'd be nice to have, you know, income coming from my team. But then I thought about it. About 97% of people, I don't have the exact numbers, but about 97%, and just based on my experience, most people have a very low desire level when it comes to building a business online. Very low. It's like a hobby. They don't take it very seriously. They don't realize it can replace their job. They don't realize what it could do for them if they just take it a little bit seriously. But because they don't, and because I know this, like, it doesn't really benefit you that much. And I'm not saying you can't go and do MLM. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, as someone that has referred quite a few people, you know, in various things and worked with many people in various things, you could train people to death, right? I mean, you could give them the exact instructions that they need, and it doesn't mean they're going to do anything. And what happens is, if you have a program where you're dependent, like you can't get to the next level unless your team is producing, it makes it very difficult if you don't have a leader or an influencer on your team. And if it's something like a binary where you have two legs, two teams you're building, then you need two leaders, at least one on each leg, to be building that team. So I come across this a lot. Like, I'm talking to people and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I have my MLM. I'm like, well, how's that going? And they're not making any money. They can't get anywhere because their team's not producing. What's different about this is you are responsible for your sales, right? You are not dependent on your team. Now, your team, and you want to help your team best you can because you earn a residual income. But you earn 80% commissions here. So $20 commissions, $100 commissions, those are residual, and then up to $800, $400, $800 on the top product. So that's another thing that I think I was looking at. I was like, okay, yeah, I can earn bigger commissions on the back end. That's important, right? I noticed also that when I went through the sales process, one of the things they do is they create urgency. They create urgency. So when the buyer goes through, let's say they purchase a $25 product, which is this, right? All-in-one business. Let's say they purchase that. What's going to happen is once they purchase, there's going to be another video that pops up, and it's going to talk about the next product. And they're going to email them. And they have this offer that's only available for 72 hours. After 72 hours, the price goes all the way back up. So they give you 50% off. So right away, when I went through that, I was like, wow, this is great. You know, urgency is built in. I bet a lot of people go and do this. They want to get this product. Not only that, it's very affordable. It's kind of in the sweet spot. Like, I promoted in our program that I did very well with. And the sweet spot for me was about $400 to $500. That was the sweet spot. Anytime I get in something that's $400 to $500, it's like the sweet spot. It's like, it's not too much, it's not too little. You know, when it pays $400 commissions, $500 commissions, those kind of commissions really start adding up. Those really start making a difference. No, it's not $2,000 commissions. No, it's not $5,000 commissions, you know. But it's something that a lot of people have the resources to get that kind of money, okay? Because it's not that much if you really think about it, especially when you're making 80% commissions. You know, the ROI is ridiculous if you think about it. If you really put some effort into this and really plug in, it's ridiculous. It's just, I mean, you can do very, very well in a very short amount of time by plugging into this, okay? So I'm trying not to be all over the place. I'm kind of just doing this on the whim, but like I was saying, you want a system as a leader. You want a system. You want something you plug your people into. That's what we have here. It's excellent because it's not just recorded training. It's live, over-the-shoulder, daily marketing training. We have 11 masterminds, 11 live masterminds where they work on your mindset. Like I said, the Grow Rich call, the one where I talked about Think and Grow Rich, and we discussed those principles. And that's that works on your mindset, that works on your belief. And then we have one. Let me just show you. So anyway, yeah, I had this pulled up. Let me just refresh. So there I am, number 3 on the leaderboard, and there are some very, very solid, very well-known marketers on this list. So I feel very blessed to be on this list. Obviously, I must be doing something right to be there, but it's. I just thought I would show that to you, so I'm not talking out my butt or anything. This is legit. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Oops. Let me just go back in here. Okay, sorry about that. So if you go to Get Coaching here, Get Coaching. So we have a Monday night marketing mastermind where they bring leaders on and they share what they're doing to get the sales they're getting. This happens every Monday. Then we have the Daily Grow Rich call, which this thing to me is so valuable because it really helps you develop your mindset. It really helps you develop your belief. It really instills the success principles in you. I cannot tell you how much I talk to people. I can tell from people, when I'm talking to people right away where they're at, when their mindset, right away. It's very simple. The words they use, the mannerisms they use, just everything. You could tell right away. And I can tell you for a fact, I get on this call every single day, Monday through Friday. I'm on this call. No, I'm not on it live. I listen to the recordings. One of the things I love about this is, I don't think a lot of people are gonna showcase this, but I just think this is so valuable. And you have all the recordings. I said this has been going on since 2010. Well, you see 2011. We have 2011 here. I'm personally going through 2011. I'm 2012 right now, just listening to this every day. Every day of the week I start. It's the first thing I listen to before I get out of bed. This is what I teach my team to do. I want to get my team plugged into this because anybody that gets plugged into this is going to improve their life. They're going to improve their finances, especially if they start applying what's taught here. This is super, super valuable. So I definitely showcase that as one of the masterminds that me personally, it's life-changing. It really is. So then we got the TNC Action Mastermind. This is actually my favorite one. And the reason this is my favorite one is because they come on and they do this over-the-shoulder marketing mentoring. Literally show you exactly what they're doing to market their business on that day. Exactly what they're doing. You could ask questions. You can hop on. You can participate. And when they first started this, it was Paul and Mike and maybe just a couple people. And now you can see it's really starting to take off. So this is just a very valuable resource that I don't see. And speaking as a leader would probably speak, right? I want to say that being able to have your people plugged into a community, plugged into freaking live marketing training on a daily basis is incredible. It's incredible. What else could you want, honestly? What else could you want? I can't think of anything else. So the way this is set up, and this is what we're teaching in the community, this is what they're teaching is use the system. Like I said, leaders like systems. They want to be able to plug their people into something and allow the system to do the work for them. They don't want to have to be getting on the phone or making trainings all the time and all this stuff. They don't want to do all that. So this is set up in a way where literally every question your people need answered is provided for them through the system, through the communities. One way or the other, they're going to get the answers. And they're even adding, if I go I believe it's in here, frequently asked questions. So what they're doing here is when people ask questions, they go and make a video answering the question and put it right here. So I just want you to think about this as a leader, okay? If you are a leader, right? You are good at bringing people into a business, but at the same time, you're busy, right? You got stuff going on. You don't want to be bogged down and all that stuff. Like, you don't want to. Trust me on that. You don't want to. So the fact that they're doing this, like, literally, this is to me personally, if I decide to do anything else, I'm going to start people here. And the reason I'm going to start people here is because they get what they need to promote anything they want. Period. Okay? For a very affordable rate. Plus, they can earn residual commissions and one-time commissions. That's it. You know? So as a leader, you want a system. You want to plug people into a system. Why are leaders joining this business? They want to plug people into a system where their people are taken care of. They want to have a high converting funnel, high converting pages, right? Like that's obviously what you want. And they want to be paid fairly for their efforts. So they don't want to be paid 10% or 20%. No, they want to be paid fairly for their efforts, 80%. You know, I was having this conversation with my dad, and, you know, my dad, I don't really talk about my dad. My dad just turned 79. It was his birthday on Saturday. And, you know, he's been opening up more. For the longest time, for over a decade, he was severely depressed. Like, he wouldn't talk to anyone. He wouldn't do anything, literally nothing. Nothing. Every single day, sit in a chair, do nothing. It was very hard on the family, very hard on him. And, you know, he's really been coming out of that and really been, you know, talkative and just been sharing a lot about. And one of the things he used to do is he used to sell life insurance. And he was talking to me about that. And he was saying, like, yeah, you know, I would go and I'd cold call. He would cold call people, 100 people a day. And he ended up being like, he would win all these contests, right? Because he would do this, and most people wouldn't do it. So he would just cold call people, 100 people a day, and he told me his percentage was like one person for every 100 people he called, and this got him to the top. And I told him what my percentage was, and he was just like blown away. He's like, "How is that your percentage?" I'm like, "Well, you know, I have something that just." There's a lot of value here. They over-deliver on the value. It's something I believe in 100%. And it's very affordable. And they provide full-on training, both recorded and live training. So, you know, it's just something that people gravitate to. They see the opportunity here. And it's just something that, you know, so my numbers are higher. And the other thing is, people stick around here. So that's another thing leaders like. And again, I didn't write this down. I'm kind of just going off the top of my head. Maybe I should have wrote it down. But they like a high stick rate, right? Like, they want people to stick around. You don't want people coming to business and leaving right away. Like, there was another business I was in. Like, literally, I would have people join the business the same day they would quit. Like, the same day. It's crazy. So here, people stick around. And even the people that leave, they come back because there's nothing else like this in the industry. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that's going to give you this type of value, this type of training in the industry. There isn't. I have not seen it. I've been marketing for 10 years. I've been marketing since 2012, and I've never seen the amount of live training, hands-on training that I see here for the price point. I've never seen it. I've never seen community leaders, like people in the community, come together and help one another. I've never seen it like this. Usually you got big egos, people trying to top one another. It doesn't exist here. The culture is completely different. So I'm not going to say anything else. I think I've said enough in this video when it comes to why would leaders be joining this. Obviously it's a system. Obviously it's the culture. Obviously it's the high converting sales pages and funnels, right? And it's the heart of the business, right? It's the heart. It's the heartbeat. It's the experience. Like, it's a different thing here. So that's all I got to say. If you like what I have to say, you want to learn more about it, click the link right below this video. I do want to just show you something. So this is gonna be 25 bucks. You just, it's $25, pays 20% commission. Oh, no, sorry, $20, 80% commissions. They do give you an option to get a great bonus, and you want to get this bonus. Okay, hear me out. You want to get this bonus. Do not skip this bonus, because if you skip this bonus, you're going to be missing out on live over-the-shoulder marketing training or mentoring by seven-figure earners every single day, Monday through Friday. If you skip this bonus, you literally can get this for $25. It's insane. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know how they're doing it. Like I know other companies, right? Like our other people, they provide live training for like thousands of dollars, and it's not every day. So, so what you want to do is you want to come down here, fill in all the details, and then make sure you check this box. Even if you don't intend to keep it, right? You want to get it for 2 weeks, because in those 2 weeks, you're going to learn how to market anything. You're going to learn how to market anything. So, especially when you go through the affiliate training. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm scrolling up on this page. You go through the affiliate training that's provided. You go through that, you're going to know what to do, and then you attend these T&C masterminds. Jump back over there real quick, just show you what I'm talking about. Go to Get Coaching here, HBA Premium, Get Coaching, T&C Action Mastermind. Watch it, record it, watch it live. I don't know how you want to do it, but however you can do it, tune into these. I promise you, in 2 weeks, if you are a good student and you apply what they teach, you're going to learn some things. Like I literally learn something new every single time I go and watch these. And I don't make them live because I trade in the morning. I do indices in the morning. So I'm not really doing a lot of stuff in the morning other than trading. So I'm not able to make these live. But I watch the recordings and I take notes and I start applying what they're teaching. And I learn something new. Like literally they'll write out a full email, and you'll learn copywriting just by watching what they're doing, why they're doing it this way, and they say why they're doing it. They test different strategies, and it's so valuable. But anyway, check that box. That's it. And there is one other product. If you decide to get it, I highly recommend it. It's what I did. I always teach go all in. If you want to start earning income that is going to make a difference for you, you want to go all in. That's just like a given. If you can do it, do it. It will pay you back, I promise you, especially when you plug in and do what's being taught. You do not need to fear not being able to make the money back or not being in profit. The only reason you will not be in profit is if you don't do what's being taught. That's the only way. Other than that, you're going to be able to make income that's going to make a difference for you. Whereas if you don't do that, I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you that. I've worked with a lot of people, and they like to start, the people that start very small, and I'm not saying you can't get ahead, because you can, but it's going to be more difficult. And you don't have much skin in the game. So you're more likely to just drop off, right? You're more likely to. When you have more skin in the game, when you have all the value that's being provided, when you can make the most, it's a different thing. It's going to change your belief, because now you have more skin in the game. Now you know you can make more money, and you also have all the value. So that's all I got. I appreciate you. Hope you got value, and I'll see you in the next one.